printed and on the teleprompter, because I am prepared. Thank you so much, Sam. Thank you, Kemi. Thank you, everybody at Glamour, for this wonderful honor. I've been so lucky to be lifted up by the women in my life since I was born. I was birthed by the most incredible of them all, and my mother raised me to be strong and to stand in my ground with 10 toes down on what I believe. To hold my ground, to believe people when they tell me who they are the first time. She's a child of a Colombian-born mother and father, so the element of survival was in her veins before she even knew what it was. But I've witnessed it my entire life. And I like to think that she's passed it down to me to a certain degree. I could only ever dream of being as strong as she is, but she laid the groundwork for what it means to stand firm in my femininity and to not let it be distracted by how others define it. Hardworking women continue to uplift me throughout the early beginnings of my career. I was encouraged by female casting director Cindy Tolan to keep pursuing a role in Steven Spielberg's West Side Story, which put me in the spotlight at the naive young age of 17. Rita Moreno then nudged me towards the light with infinite wisdom on that set, providing in-between setup entertainment in the form of crazy stories from the many films she spent time on when she was my age. I moved forward into what people might see as an unlikely friendship, a sisterhood I formed with Dame Helen Mirren and Lucy Liu on the set of Shazam 2: Fury of the Gods, which I'm sure you all saw. Right. We slowly fell in love over dinners and drives to the mall, on top of the actual work we got to do together in Atlanta for a summer. And that friendship has truly carried me through even the toughest parts of being in this industry as a young woman. Their inherent understanding of the scrutiny we face every single day, from the way we look, the way we talk, express our beliefs, standing our ground, moving our mouth, how much hair we have on our top lip, or our legs, our back, our underarms, you name it, they understood it. And they championed me first and foremost. I'll never forget it, I'll never be able to make it up to them, but it's reminiscent of a mother's love, and I'm eternally grateful. I've since worked with the likes of Viola Davis, Jennifer Lewis, Nicole Kidman, women who have championed other women effortlessly throughout their careers. I've learned so much just by watching them move through the world in a constant state of, write that down, write that down. But there are times when it feels a bit impossible, doesn't it? To exist in a world where it feels like we can't be louder than a whisper without it making headlines. There's something beautiful and terrifying about how much the world seems to care about our opinions while simultaneously telling us to stick to our arts, our creativity. But has an art always been opinionated? Hasn't it always held perspective, experience? Wasn't it always meant to be this way, to shift the worldview? I, for one, grew up watching Lucy Liu kick ass in Charlie's Angels while telling a man no repeatedly without any hesitation. I watched Rita Moreno dance on a rooftop in a stunning purple dress while singing about the rights of migrants from Puerto Rico to San Juan Hill in New York City. I watched Helen Mirren play the Queen of England, the matriarch of the Shaw family in the Fast and the Furious franchise, and narrate the freaking Barbie movie. So these are my pioneers. The women who made me who I am, not only as a performer, but also as a person, merely existing in the world. I love them all so very much and wouldn't be standing here today without their love, guidance, and encouragement. I am so deeply honored to have made it here to this stage in front of you all. It's an insane room to be in, but I'm here by the deep love of my mother and my biological sister, Jacqueline, the guidance of the women who've come before me, the dolls, and the inspiration to leave this world better for the next generation. I'm so thankful to Glamour for this honor, as I never thought I'd be considered the women of anything except maybe on the verge of a nervous breakdown. So here's to all of us, and thank you so much.